Vocal stylings of the man on the BT couch right now. Chad Brownlee is his name. Welcome back to Breakfast Television.
Thanks for having me back.
You know, I'm glad to see the music is alive and well with you, because I think it was a couple years ago we had you on the show, and many people that know your story know that you went from the hockey world to music and the epiphany. When did it all change for you that you decided that you were going to go a completely different way?
Well, it was when I was playing in the ECHL in Idaho, and I think I was telling you this story before, but I really had a moment where I was sitting on the bench counting down the seconds of the game and thinking, man, I just want to go home. I don't want to play this game anymore. And that was definitely the moment where I was like, well, what am I doing? Why am I counting down the seconds of my life? I should probably be doing something else. And that's when music came along. I mean, it was something I had been playing my whole life, but that's when it really leapfrogged over and made me realize that that was kind of my next dream.
You know, it's an empowering story, one, to have the epiphany, but two, to have the courage to take that step and go that different direction, because singer, songwriter, philanthropist, and you were once a prospect for the Vancouver Canucks, and we were just kind of joking, Coach AV with the Rangers now, used to be with the Canucks, he was there in that time where you were in the mix.
He was, yeah, and I got a lot of respect for Vigneault. He's just very well composed. You know, he knows the game of hockey really well, obviously, or he wouldn't be in the league he's in. So, yeah, I'm rooting for him. I hope he does well in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, and a lot of people rooting for you, myself included, with this story of music. The new album coming out in June, and you're using your music for good here, because there's an all-important camp coming up about connecting with the kids.
Yeah, I've been involved with the Tim Hortons Children's Foundation for about 3 years now. It just started out by basically, you know, being a counselor at the camp, showing up and hanging out with the kids, doing some of the activities with them, playing some music, and hoping to inspire a few of them. And that relationship has grown. And this June 4th is camp day, what they do every year. And I've written a song called We Don't Walk This Road Alone that we've donated to the camp. All proceeds from the download go towards the foundation. So it's going to be a great day on June 4th. We're actually going to be flying across Canada, stopping in 4 places, starting in Halifax, to the different Tim Hortons foundations to promote the camp. So it's going to be great.
It's going to be a busy day too.
Yeah.
And you're building relationships not only with the kids, but on your own. Last time you were here, you talked about being in love, married, what, 4.5 years now?
Yeah.
How important does the music play for the relationship? Because you're writing all about love still, which is great to see.
Yeah, I mean, love's a huge part of music, right? There's a lot of songs about love. So, as a writer, I like to, you know, speak from the heart, and hopefully people can relate to it, because I think we all have similar emotions, and at the end of the day, we're all human. So that's the fun thing about songwriting, is connecting with people and hearing that feedback from them.
What's the greatest reward for you now that music is the ultimate passion and you've kind of left hockey behind?
The ultimate reward for me is kind of what I just touched on there, really, is hearing the testimonies from people saying, you know, your song really inspired me, or your song made me forget about somebody, or whatever the situation is. That's what it all is for me, and that's why I got into this industry in the first place, was to use music, you know, for a benefit, not just for myself, but for other people. So that's definitely the reward for me.
Okay, so we've got the kids camp coming up June 4th, and the new album. When is it going to be in stores exactly?
Actually, June 3rd, the album will be out. So a lot of things happening. It's an exciting time right now.
Busy week for you. Good to see you again, Chad.
Thanks a lot, man.